In today's video, we're going to explore a realm that is near and dear to my heart. A realm I have breached before. The very realm that first drew me to the idea even of starting a YouTube channel, believe it or not. That realm is that of anti-MLM, anti-scam, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, that's something I'm very passionate about. It's something I really care about sharing knowledge about because a lot of people still to this day continue to be vulnerable to the many tricks and schemes of the MLM realm because our economy sucks. Because people are desperate. I'm coming at it from the place of, I've been got before. I've been scammed. In fact, check out my video about Young Living. I'll link it up here. Nope, I'll link it up here. So Julie Jo, also known as Walking on Lexapro on TikTok and Instagram, is an amazing anti-MLM educator. Yeah, I think I can call her an educator, not just content creator, because I really feel like that's what she's doing, is she actively exposes, researches, and helps people escape the commercial cults that are MLMs. I only watched this video once and I decided to save it and react to it with you guys. Then you can see my barrette from this angle.
We need to talk about a new MLM that, in my opinion, is a cult. After watching one of their information videos, it definitely gives me cult vibes, and that MLM is called Soul People. It is being run by Ashley Headley James, who was a part of Awakened and is the wife of the CEO of Awakened, and also by Real Housewife of Salt Lake City's Whitney Rose. While I was watching their information,
so that's not surprising at all, because if you watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City like myself, then you know that Whitney Rose's husband, Justin, is an MLM executive. I actually thought that when she started her new company, her skincare company, that it was going to be an MLM.
Information video, they did not talk much about the products. Maybe 10 minutes out of the 30-minute video, they talked about the products. A lot of it was focused on their digital wellness courses. They literally have a course called the Soul Love Course, which is learning about loving yourself. Immersive journey. It's about reconnecting with yourself. And
it's the funnel system. If you see a funnel, immediately think of the countless ads I'm sure you've seen. Classes and workshops to learn how to make money online. But it's literally a pyramid scheme though. It's like classes and workshops in order to create classes and workshops teaching other people about how to create classes and workshops to become financially free. But really only the first people, the people who got in early to this grift, are making real money from people who invest like $50 here, $100 there in these bullshit courses where you can get that free information on YouTube, by the way. They get that initial buy-in and, you know, people have a subscription, so it's these being automatically deducted from people's bank accounts. So even if they're not engaged, they're still paying for it. It's predatory.
Immersive journey. It's about reconnecting with yourself and celebrating who you truly are, flipping your inner light on, feeling safe and being seen, felt, and heard just as you are right now. They use techniques like breathwork, EFT taping, somatic releases, and guided meditation.
Just go to therapy, try it. Do it before the $55 because, again, predatory. People need real help, but because they can't afford care that is like a certain cost, they turn to $55 courses that they think are going to solve their problems. What I'm trying to say is, yes, these people are scammers, people who have courses and things like this, but it's only successful because our system is messed up. And by the way, when I say that, I understand our system is working exactly as it was designed. It's not broken. Just a reminder that the richest people in the world got richer during COVID.
The last sentence says, they use all those different things, those techniques, to help you uncover the true essence of your soul and learn to celebrate it. For a multi-level marketing company to say and do something like this, it gives me bad vibes all around. What I think they're doing is they're taking spirituality and people's vulnerabilities and trying to mix them in with MLM, like red and blue Play-Doh, and they're mixing it so much it turns purple. So when people want to leave or when they want to separate or when they have bad vibes about the MLM, it's hard to pull apart those things and it's making it harder for them to leave. That, in my opinion, lines up pretty well with the cult. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, 100%. It's the commercial cult recipe that we also see from every single MLM. I love the Play-Doh analogy because that's so accurate. It speaks to, once again, the predatory nature of these companies. Because at the end of the day, it's a company. These people are not your friends. Their love is conditional. Very much so. The second video I wanted to watch is from a creator called, her handle is at the.CassieMarie, but her page title is No Culty Vibes, or page name, I guess, which I love. So obviously I followed. And the caption of the video is, the MLM girlies are freaking out. Arbonne, Cient, and Rodan and Fields have all announced changes in ranks and pay structure. Lots of deconstruction will happen, I'm sure. Yay, we love to see it. So let's watch this video from No Culty Vibes.
Have you guys seen that all the MLM girlies are freaking out because all of their companies are leaving MLM structures and moving to like affiliate marketing? I've been in bed all day, I'm so sick, but I was scrolling all the different social media, and on Facebook I'm still friends with a lot of people from the coaching industry, and a lot of people moved from MLMs to spiritual business coaching, especially, and a lot of business coaches.
What did I say? Coaching, specifically spiritual coaching, is super MLM-y. It's super culty. I've seen it. I've dipped my toe into it, as I have with many things that I talk about on this channel. But think about it. You don't need a degree to coach spirituality. That comes down to a lot of experience. It should come down to experience and education. So if you're looking for a qualified person in that field who actually has a shit ton of free resources, look up Tara Brach. Again, YouTube, podcasts, they're free.
And a lot of business coaches coached MLM girlies, and so I was friends with so many people, and I haven't deleted them all yet. And my feed is just blowing up with people freaking out. I saw somebody post that they think it's just like so awful because all of the consultants and all these different MLMs are going to be losing so much money, and they like have families, and like these companies tell them their families, they're part of their family. Yep. Like, how could you do this to your family or whatever? And
at the end of the day, they don't care about you, okay? It's a company. Companies are not people. But again, it's a commercial cult, so it's not just supposed to be your workplace. It shouldn't be replaceable, right? Because I've said this in a lot of videos. If there's only one path to the one thing, like righteousness, salvation, whatever it is, in this case, financial success, you know, our company's the one path, red flag, run in the other direction, because they know that you're replaceable. They treat their people like that, clearly. At the end of the day, especially right now, with money being held to the fire, they're trying to save their asses, not yours.
And that's why a lot of people call MLMs cult, because cults are all about exploitation and exploitation of labor. And calling someone, like calling your workplace or whatever a family or group that you're in that's not your family a family is a good way to get people to self-sacrifice. And so it's kind of sad to me that like a lot of these people are finally learning that they're just numbers to these companies, that they're not actually a family. The industry is finally changing and shifting a ton.
It is sad, and it's honestly why I go so hard on this, because I feel like it's the same for a corporation. My last corporate job was a company I worked with for 2 years, and they let go of myself and like, I want to say 5 other people in a short span of time. They called it an employee reduction because of the economy, which is true. It's an industry highly dependent on the economy, and we weren't doing the business required to keep us all employed, especially myself, you know, working in the position in which I worked. It actually made sense why I was let go. And I was happy about it, to be honest. I made a video about that, actually. Check it out. But another person that they let go at that same time was somebody who had been with the company for like 40 plus years. She was the employee who had been there the longest at that company. Like, she still had some time before retirement age. I think she's in her 50s. Anyway, my point is, at the end of the day, I'm like, wow, the ways in which I tried to go above and beyond, like, didn't really matter long term, like the things that I tried to implement to add value to the company, a lot of them could not be upheld because they couldn't form a position and they didn't have a need to replace me basically, so they just gave more responsibilities to another employee. So then it's like, okay, I'm out of the job, but then here it's this other employee's screwed because they give her more work for like a minuscule amount more of money that is way less than like what I was paid. And I wasn't even paid that much, to be honest. Don't think I'm saying that I was swimming in it, because I was not. I assure you I was not.
Industry is finally changing and shifting a ton, and I think it's important to remember that for a lot of these people and a lot of these women, that this will be what causes them to finally deconstruct and realize all of the manipulation that they've been under all of these years, and some will double down and not go down that path, just like deconstruction from any cult or high control religion. But man, is it wild to see in real time on my Facebook.
I feel like I want to research this more and maybe even make a video about this, about the affiliate structures changing, because that's crazy. Or not the affiliate structures, but changing from a multi-level marketing structure to affiliate marketing. Wild. Requires more research for a different video. So if you want to see more content like this, give me a subscribe, hit the like button on this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.